During the last transfer window, that was the summer transfer window, Liverpool got the best and the worst signing. Yes, when you look at that transfer window then, I think it was a transfer window mainly for strikers. Almost every top teams in England signed a striker during that transfer window. So during that transfer window, Liverpool signed two strikers. One seems to be the best in the list, and the other one, the most expensive of all strikers signed in that transfer window, seems to be the worst signing of that transfer window, not just in the category of strikers, in the category of attackers, in the category of everything, seems to be the worst of all signings made in that transfer window. So the best signing when it comes to strikers in the last transfer window, when Liverpool signed Ekitike and also they signed Isak. I can tell you the list of strikers signed during that transfer window, Ekitike leads in England. The output is there. 12 goals in all competition for Liverpool. When Liverpool signed this guy, the first game in the Community Shield he scored a goal. And I said to myself, why go for Isak? I know Liverpool need some reinforcement. They need to strengthen their attack because of what happened to some of their attacking players towards the end of last season. They sold some and they lost. Diogo Jota, may his soul rest in peace. I know they needed to strengthen the attack. But now look at Isaac. They spent about £120 million to sign Isaac. But so far in the league, he's kind of the worst signing in that transfer window. And now he's out there injured. So when I saw how good Ekitike was before they agreed a deal with Newcastle to bring in Isaac, I said, why go for Alexandra Isaac? Why not just focus on this guy? We know you need a striker. Why not get a cheaper option? Somebody that will be a second option to Ekitike. Because the moment that guy played his first game for Liverpool, I know this guy is going to come good. And list it. Talking of Gyökeres, the same transfer window, Gyökeres, Liam Delap, João Pedro, Watermaid. Who else? Sesko. Almost every top team signed a striker, but the best of all is Ekitike. I just love that guy. I don't support Liverpool, but when I see a player that is doing so well, I'll talk about them. I love him. In the league right now, if I'm going to pick my top three strikers, my top three attackers, I'll put him in the top three. I'll put him there. Liverpool got the best deal of that transfer window and they still got the worst. When they signed him, I was thinking maybe this guy is going to struggle. Not all players that come from the Bundesliga, the France League, and then you come into the Premier League with the expectation, with the team. Liverpool is big. You must be thinking Liverpool will be bigger than this guy because he's just a 23 years old boy. And then he joined Liverpool and immediately, bam, he was doing so well. Better than other strikers bought at a price that is higher than his own. That boy is good. And even if Isaac is fit, I don't think any manager will want to put him on the bench and then play Isaac. No, no. I don't know. You might have a different list. You might have another striker that you put at the number one place. But for me, Ekitike is the best of all other signings made in that transfer window in the Premier League.